Well, welcome back to sunny Southern California. It's San Diego's round of Monster Energy AMA Supercross and FIM World Championship. And unlike last weekend in Anaheim, we really mean sunny. Big rumors of rain again here in San Diego. They were not founded. Look, they've actually had to water the track this weekend because there is no rain in the forecast.
We're making our own rain, Jason.
That's right. Yeah. That's Hollywood style, hey, right?
Yeah,
right?
This is the way you do it. You know, you got to add a little water. But, you know, Mother Nature was good to us today. You know, we thought this was going to be the mud race that we've all been waiting for. Last week in Anaheim, yeah, it was a little bit muddy those last 4 or 5 laps in that Supercross main event. But here in San Diego, I think we're going to have a great race. And, you know, San Diego's been kind to Chad Reed. He's won here. He's tied with Jeremy McGrath on all-time wins here at Qualcomm Stadium. We'll see if he can blow past Jeremy McGrath, or will James Stewart win his 6th in a row here. James Stewart has won here before also, so it's going to be a great race.
You know, it's interesting. There's maybe some unfinished business from our last race in Anaheim, those last 10 laps. Once the skies opened up and the track got slick, Chad Reed laid down some real fast laps, even faster than James Stewart. Took a lead that at one point was 12 seconds down to just 3. So Reed's got to be thinking maybe he's finally getting some momentum back that he had lost for a couple of weeks.
Either that or he's really good on the track when it starts to rain and it's hard and slick out there. But no, Chad, he set the fastest time, like you said. And you know, don't think that James Stewart doesn't go back and look at those lap times and look, wow, man, Chad set a faster lap time than me during that main event. But you got to also remember, James Stewart had a good cushion out there, and Chad Reed's the chaser. He's pursuing that first win that's eluded him thus far this year. So he is going to put in some laps that are going to be faster than James Stewart in those main events. But what a great race for that 3rd, 4th, and 5th. And we're talking about Davey Millsaps, Ivan Tedesco, and Josh Grant. I mean, those guys, all 3 of those guys won that podium, but Davey Millsaps ended up with it.
Right, so you know there's going to be some motivation with those guys because all 3 of them were there on the last lap. Kevin Windham was in that battle as well, throwing guys like Andrew Short, and we have a couple guys returning this weekend with Mike Byrne and Brock Hepler. As we say, right behind Reed and Stewart, you've got a deep pack.
Yeah, anything can happen. I mean, that's what we've always talked about, you know, and especially here, you know, tonight we'll see, and hopefully that guy doesn't get us wet.
Rain on us.
I'm getting a little bit worried there. Hey, you can cut the water now. We're good.
Before we get drenched here, I only have one shirt, so I need to preserve this. Let's talk about the lights class real quick. This is it for the West Coast guys for a long time. They won't be back until Salt Lake City. So basically, whoever leaves here with the momentum is going to have a lot of confidence to take into the break.
Yeah, and you got to remember that that is a long break. Anything can happen. These guys are still testing and development. They got to stay in shape. I think for sure after San Diego, they'll take maybe a week off or whatever, but then they'll get right back into their routine and stuff. And like you alluded to earlier, you know, you got Salt Lake City and you got Seattle. Those are 2 critical races still, and the points are real close. I mean, Weimer's only a 3-point deficit on Dungey, but Dungey made a statement last weekend. He said, you know, this is in the past last year when he lost that championship to Lawrence. I believe that you know, he's learned from that, and it showed last weekend because that 4th place was a big 4th place. He needed that, and you know, I'm kind of going for Morris here in San Diego. I think Morris is going to slip in there. He said, you know what, my teammates got 3 wins, Dungey's got 2, I've got a lot of seconds and thirds. It's my turn here in San Diego before we go to the break.
All right, well, that should be a great race to watch in the lights class. And don't forget, of course, the Supercross class will be awesome as well. So stay tuned with us all afternoon and all night here from San Diego on supercrossonline.com.